Yeah.
You ask how long I'll love you. I'll tell you true.
That's okay.
Until the 12th of Never, I'll still
And welcome to Education, Leadership, and Beyond, everyone. My name is Andrew Murata, host of the show, and it is show number 100. It's show number 100. But more importantly, it is the 50th anniversary of these two wonderful people here, Patricia and Eugene Grimes. They are my in-laws, they are my parents, and we've become great friends and great family here over the years. So we're going to celebrate the 100th show of Education, Leadership, and Beyond with two great folks here on their 50th anniversary here, September 13th, 2019. Happy anniversary, Mima.
Thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here, really.
We are live at the Harrington House in Milford, Pennsylvania. It's a beautiful bed and breakfast here. Check them out at harringtonhouse.com, Milford, PA. And thanks to Adrian for the great space here. And we're going to have a bite to eat. And we're going out to a little surprise tonight and a celebration tomorrow with their family. So my first question, Mima Guagua, you look very nice tonight.
Thank you.
How do you feel on your 50th wedding anniversary here?
Fantastic. This is a golden moment as a golden anniversary to be here. And from the moment I woke up, I couldn't stop crying.
You're not crying now. You're doing pretty good.
I've been crying all day out of joy because I hear only 6% of people make it to their 50th anniversary. And we are very blessed to be here and to share it and still be in love at this time. I'll cry again.
Here she goes. Here she goes, folks. There's an under-over bet on the crying here.
She's going to be big.
So 6%. I didn't know that.
Yeah, 6% make it.
Okay. Boss, how do you feel?
I feel great. I'm blessed that we made this far. Like Mima says, not too many people make it. So how could you not be thankful?
And you have,
thankful to God.
Have a beautiful, loving family. You have 3 beautiful daughters that we're going to get a chance to see tomorrow. Jen, Susan, and Kelly. And it's really a beautiful thing. What are some of the tricks of the trade? So many people get divorced now. I'm going on 18, I think. Yeah, 18 years.
You got
Jen,
the right
sorry.
ingredients.
But what are some of the tricks? What are some things that, Eugene and I do this, or Patricia and I do this, and this is something that works for us?
It's definitely a team effort. You never do life in general by yourself. You always need help. And I happen to have a very good partner. So I'm blessed that way.
Mima?
It's just commitment, making the commitment and treating each other with kindness, respect, and working out your problems as you go. You sit down, and your communication is very important.
If I tell you everything, I got to kill you.
You're live on Facebook. We don't want that, boss. But specifically, right? Like, one of the things I've noticed between the two of you is patience. Right, I'm working on that still, Jen. I'm working on that.
More so him.
But that's something I've noticed. Right, something happens. You certainly don't get very agitated, but you might. We can tell when you got upset, but you never got. You yelled at me one time real bad. So you have great patience. What else goes into the recipe?
If you don't have patience, you lose control of the situation. You lose control, then you'll never accomplish what you want to accomplish, whether it's discipline or praising or anything. And you have to stay in control. That's what I found.
Mima?
He has a lot of patience, especially with me. He never loses. I have never seen him in 50 years be in a bad mood. Never in 50 years has he been in a bad mood.
I was dropped on my head, I think, once or twice.
You forgot that.
And I tend to get grumpy at times, but he just rolls with the punches and deals with it. And, he's very easy. He makes marriage very easy.
One of the things we look forward to doing here is, the vows and redoing the vows, and it's in good times and in bad. And certainly, I've been blessed to be around a lot of the good times. We've had a lot of great gatherings and weddings and parties. You had some loss in your life early on. You lost a child. How did you rebound from the loss there? How did you get through the hard times?
I think prayers more than anything else.
Our faith in God and,
Yep.
and day by day. Yeah. Yeah. We both have a very strong faith in God. And that what we couldn't solve between both of us, we leaned on him. And he was
Always come through.
very fortunate that we both have the same strong faith and same goals in life.
Some people get discouraged or disappointed because they pray for something, they don't always get it. And I was told a long time ago, God has a certain rule. It's either yes, no, or not yet.
Write that down. That was pretty
Right,
good.
and it's true. Sometimes you want something so bad, you pray for it, and you get disappointed, but just hang in there. Keep on asking for it. They say you ask for it and you receive. It's just a matter of when.
What was your communication like in terms of your goals and kind of planning? You made a big life change. You moved up here to Milford, Pennsylvania. How did those big decisions come? You moved out of Brooklyn together, built a home in Staten Island. What was that communication like?
We flipped a coin. It was
The
easy.
title grandchildren got us.
Oh, yeah.
That's
You
for
were
sure.
lucky you had the grandchild
She's
first.
sitting right here
Yes.
watching.
Number one.
My brother.
I've
Okay.
been blessed with 6 beautiful grandchildren, and
Go ahead. Give them a shout out. Go ahead.
Claire, Matthew, Tessa, Lucy, Liam, and Riley, and they're all fantastic. And my daughters and their partners are doing a great job raising them, and I'm very proud. And when you pray to become parents, and the best goal is grandparents, because you see your children take care of their children, and it's very rewarding. It's the golden ticket.
That's an old
Really
Irish
is.
saying. A rainbow when you have children. It's a pot of gold when you have grandchildren.
Right. Sure.
And your daughters, we're going to see all of them tomorrow. Jennifer's here with us. What were some of the things that you guys did together to raise such wonderful kids that are great moms and great people? What were some of the things that you communicated together? We are going to do this for our girls.
Just
By
Yeah.
example, I guess they
Yeah.
just we try to live a good life and raise them in our faith and teach them the
respect and everything. There's certain things you just don't do. Can't.
Sit on the counters in the kitchen.
What's that?
Sit on the counters.
Sit on the counter. And then no, Francis, he'll remember that.
Guilty.
But you have a certain guideline, and I always found being persistent and consistent of what you do. Sometimes you don't, you kind of regret it, but you have to follow through. You can't do it half-assed. You have to follow through. You don't have to be as strict for a longer period of time. Make the adjustment, and kind of give in, but not right away.
Mhm.
Because then you become a target. You're an easy target then. I know if I do this, if I look cute, my grandfather, he'd do it. It don't always work that way.
Certainly, your daughter, one of the things Jennifer always spoke about is that, my father could look terrific in a suit. My father could build a deck, and my father will put a pink apron on and clean the heck out of the house. There was no man roles. You're getting calls. He's busy. There was
calling me online.
man roles or woman roles. It was kind of one role. Who's calling you here?
He had no qualms about his masculinity. None at
In
all.
fact, I used to do it deliberately to show these macho men around me that it's okay. On my job, I'm working with that right now. I have a helmet. I made little bunny ears, pink. Nobody's going to take it. I know that for a fact. I mark all my tools with pink duct tape. So, forget it. You don't have to be that way.
Me, my guagua, there was, so many good times. You can't go back and change history. If you could go back, right? I wish we would have, or I would have liked to have done. Is there anything there that you said, hey man, I wish we would have traveled here or done this or something?
No regret. No.
I have no
Because-
regrets.
I mean, you got through tough times, but the good times were outweighed all the tough times. So why would you regret not getting something that it was like a dream, a wish, didn't come true? It's okay. Not the end of the world.
Yeah, no regrets. We're very blessed with our lives, and I wouldn't change it.
We don't need a lot of things. We're very fortunate that way. You know?
What if there was a disagreement, right? Tell me about the coming back together. Who was coming? Did you apologize?
No,
Did you pray for forgiveness here?
This is a G-rated show.
This is
Yeah,
yes,
yeah,
PG,
right.
PG.
Well,
Here.
we'll have to bypass that question.
You're taking it back.
Well, there's a
Then
cooling off
couple
period.
more of these will get to
You
loosen
take
up.
a little time out with each one.
Yes,
Each one
yeah.
takes a little time out, cooling off period, and then you regroup.
Right.
But everybody has those times,
Yes. Another thing I noticed, you've always had family over the house, whether it was just for a meal or people coming to stay with you. Let me hold your stuff, right? If they needed a storage place, you always opened your home to your family, whether they were staying on the couch, sleeping in somebody's room. Tell me about
That's
the
what families
combining
are
of your families and that
There's no locks
relationship.
when it comes to family.
Yeah,
The door's
exactly,
always
yeah.
open, no matter what.
You can't help family. Who are you going to help? You know?
Family and friends.
I would do the same for strangers, but I would have to observe them a little bit first, Some people just open up. I'd scream when I open them.
But like you said, we have a beautiful weekend planned, and we every year, Labor Day weekend, we go out to Sean and Jackie's house, and they surprise us with beautiful tickets to go see
yeah.
the Temptations in the city.
Right.
And my sister-in-law gave us a beautiful basket
There we go.
with our label on it, the 12th of Never. And I'm wearing it
That's
all
a-
weekend, Patty.
That's our wedding song.
That's our wedding song. I'm wearing it all weekend. I'm celebrating you. So, we've been very blessed with families and friends and children and grandchildren. What else could you ask for? There's no value on that. There's no, that's a treasure. That's the gold in life.
What was something that you were ready for me to ask you and I didn't ask you?
What are we having for dinner?
What do we have for dinner? We're going soon. We don't have much time. We have a couple of snacks here, and then we're going to get rolling. But again, this is Patricia and Eugene Grimes celebrating their 50th wedding anniversary. Again, you have a lot of
I'm
family
wearing
and
my
friends.
husband's high school ring that he
Okay.
has.
Yeah, you got to see this one.
Yes, I'm wearing it because this is a story behind this. And I still have the
Watch
day,
out. She's going in the shirt, everyone.
the day I got married, I wore this medal on my wedding day, and all my children wore it.
And what is that? What is
My lady what's nothing. And my grandfather brought it over for my mother from Scotland. She wore it on her wedding day. So since it's our 50th, I'm wearing it today.
blue, right? You have something blue? Is
Yes,
that
something blue. I have the whole thing. My girlfriend aunt made me make sure I had something borrowed, something blue, something old, and something new, and I did that today. So we're ready. We're ready to party for the
Oh, yeah.
weekend.
So all of the nephews and nieces that have looked up to you and spent time in your home and had meals with you, you fixed something for them. What advice would you offer to them here on your 50th wedding anniversary to family and friends? What would you
Do what
say?
you're doing because they're all doing a good life.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
we're happy to see our nieces and nephews and our children.
They have good parents, and they're taught them well too.
They're all going to be celebrating their
Yes.
50th. We've got a good family unit. And
Right.
I know they're going to make it to their 50th also.
You guys have been tremendous role models. Even coming on the show here, it's been great. But we are looking forward to a great weekend and celebrating the faith and love.
Yeah.
It's very touching to see our children do all this. I know time is the best gift you can give somebody is your time. And for my children to make their time to come here. It's traveling, and they have all their soccer games and whatnot with the grandkids. It's much appreciated. Much.
I actually feel that I'm going to somebody's 50th,
Somebody's party.
We woke
party.
up this morning, and he says,
It's like
"Whose 50th anniversary is it?"
I've been to a few, but not many. But
He says, "Is this really ours, or are we going to somebody else's?"
What are they serving? What's the food? Is it hot?
cold beer.
It's got to be hot, and the beer has to be cold. It's an honor to be with you. Claire Murata is here watching. Claire, you want to join us
Yeah,
and
baby.
say something to your grandparents here on
love.
Education,
My
Leadership, and
firstborn
Beyond?
grandchild, the one that made me a grandmama.
Here she is here. There's a couple other grandkids
Hop
floating
along,
around.
but she's still here.
There's Claire Murata.
Hi, baby.
Claire, thanks for coming on. What do you want to say to your grandparents on their 50th here?
My grandparents have always taught us things, showed us between right and wrong, and gave us someone to look up to sort of give us an outline to what path we should be going on.
I think your parents set that role too for you. That's for sure. I love you, honey.
Sue Grimes is watching here. Sue, thanks for tuning in. Well, we're going to get rolling. We have some activities.
Let's go party.
You know where we're going, but you don't know where we're
I
going.
have no idea.
Yeah, well, we're going out for the 12th of Never.
As long as I'm with my kids and my grandkids, it doesn't matter where we are.
This is an education leadership show, but Mima and Guagua have demonstrated
Thank you for sharing your time with us and having us.
love and respect, and really the strength of marriage. You guys are great role models. I admire your patience, and thanks for coming on.
Thank you.
Thanks for having
All
us.
right, we're going to tune out here, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. If you are married, take some of the advice that they gave here today. 50 years, that's a great tribute to them,
Just
Eugene
communicate,
and Patricia. Mima makes a nice cheesecake. If you want to reach out to her,
Oh, yeah.
And the boss can fix anything. All right, Tessa, you want to say goodbye before they go? No, she's not saying, and neither is Matthew.
here, baby.
We're going to tune off, everyone. Thanks for tuning in here on Education, Leadership, and Beyond. Mima Guagua, say goodbye
Thank
here.
you. Bye-bye. Thanks for
Bye.
listening.
Peace
Love
with you.
yous.
Bam.
Okay.